Today we're going to use our Pilates principles to work on some leg strength, specifically your quadriceps and your hips and the back of the legs. So we're going to start lying down, and this will be a short little workout for the legs. So come on down onto your back. I've got a pillow nearby in case you want it for your head or your knees at any point. I'm going to just push it out to the side for myself for right now, but it's here if we need it. So we're just going to take a moment and feel our back on the floor and take a breath. I'm going to wiggle my feet so that the inner thighs and feet are touching. Hands on pelvis. I'm going to open legs and just make sure that my hips stay still, and then close legs. So a little easy warm up here, opening and closing. And opening and closing. That feels nice. Once more. Good. Now we're going to hold our left inner thigh into our midline and make sure you feel the whole left foot on the floor. And then just open the right only. And back. Feeling the inner thigh stretch. And then the inner thigh pull us back to center. Open, close, try not to roll off the opposite rib cage. Good, and then we'll go to our second side. Open, close, open, ribs and pelvis really steady. Breathing, inner thigh closing. One more. And closing. Good. Bringing one leg up and then the other leg up. Take one fist and put it between your knees. Take a breath. Squeeze into your fist, finding the top of the inner thighs to squeeze and release. To squeeze and release, finding the right spot on your legs to place your fists so you can work from the inner thigh. Good. Squeeze. Release. One more. Squeeze and release. Good. Now take both hands, turn them so back of palm goes to inner knee area. I'm going to open. Then I'm going to press down and I'm going to close my legs with a little bit of resistance from my own arms together. Open, press, come together, create just enough work, maybe it's a little shaky. Open, press, closing, open, closing from those inner thighs, that's it, and close. There we go, one more, I'm going to get a little shaky here. Close, 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 close. Good. Hands on knees, just soften back for a second, just relaxing in there. Then keeping hands on knees, you're going to reach your legs up and bend them. You'll feel your kneecaps slide up and then down. The kneecaps are in the quadriceps, actually, in the tendon of the quadriceps. So when the thigh muscles work, they're going to move. And reach. And reach. We're getting a little blood flow in those thighs. And reach. Feeling it now. Let's do 5 more. 3 and 4. Good. Place your feet down on the floor. Stretch your right leg out. We're going to do a thigh lift. We want to try not to use the opposite leg as a push-off point. So I'm going to relax the other leg. Imagine I'm not going to press into the floor at all. And I'm going to start to lift. 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we are at the level of our other knee around 6, and we lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we are. And we lower again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lower, we're going to do 2 more. 1, this leg should feel really heavy. 5, 6, and again. 6, down. Good. Bend that knee. Stretch the other leg. Take a breath. No weight on this foot. Nice and light. We lift. 2, 3, heavy ribs. 4, 5, 6, down. Lift. 6, and down. Almost there. Breathe. 6, down. Here's our 2 to go. 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Come down. Stretch your first leg. Give it a little shake, shake, shake. And then leave it in the turned out position. Nice stable pelvis. Light thigh here and light touch on that foot. Lifting. 2, 3, 4, 5. In our turned out position. Toes out, heel in. And down. And lift. 2. Feeling like your inner thigh, inner quadricep is now in charge of lifting. 6, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down. Let's do 2 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stay steady in your body. You're going to want to roll over. Hold your body steady. 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Come down. Bend that knee. Let's shake the other leg. Give it a little shake. End with toes out, heel in. Nice and light here. Steady torso. Lift. Toes out, heel in. Inner thigh. 5, 6. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And down. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 2 to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Underused muscles here. Might be a little shaky again. 3, 4, 5, 6. Come down. Go straighten both legs. Give them both a nice shake there. Good. And then let's come up and just stretch your legs out. Bring your arms back and again shake. Yeah, good. So last thing here for the thighs, we're going to lift the leg up and put it down. As I do that, I want my back to stay lifted. Up and down, up and down, and down. Same leg, same leg. Lots of blood in that thigh. Good. Other one. Really getting lots of good movement, blood flow, energy into the quad muscles. It's going to help us have strong knees. Good. Good. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Give them a shake again. And then let's just lean forward for a breath, checking in with our lower back as well. Good. And then we're going to go and turn on our front and work on the back of our legs. So coming around, you're going to place your forehead down on your hands. Just rest here. Take a breath into your lower back and into your lower rib cage.
Drop your shoulders. Gently bring your tailbone towards your pubic bones, not that you're gripping around your pelvic floor or your hip joint, but just so you feel you've created length. Straighten your knees. We'll start with a simple flutter kick. Up, up. Alternating legs and slow up and down and up and down. So as we do this, what we should feel is our hamstring and glute, back of our thigh muscles. And we should feel that the leg that isn't lifting is still engaged. Often it'll want to turn off, but I want you to keep it active, no matter whether it's lifting or not. Drop those shoulders again. Lift, 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 lift. Good. Now, we're going to reach out our legs and our lower back. We're going to start to bend our knees, activating the back of legs to bring them in until our heels touch. Knees are apart. Pull that low back long. Feel a lot of work in the back of the legs before you even move. And then lift the legs up and down, up and down, up, down, up, down, up. Keep your low back long, pubic bones towards floor. Just try to move in the thighs. Lift them, lower them. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. Good. Now, leave the knees just off the floor. Straighten the knees a little. Pull back in. Straighten the knees a little. Pull back in. Straighten a little. Squeeze heels towards seat. Reach. Squeeze. Good. Remember, tail is down. Lower belly lifted as you do this. Reach. Squeeze. Reach. Squeeze. Reach. Squeeze. Drop those shoulders. 3 to go. 2. 3. Good. Stretch all the way. Put the feet down and rest. Good. Letting everything go. Take heels right and left. Both go the same direction. That will release your lower back. Good work. Press up. Go to child's pose and take a moment there. Nice big breath in and out here. Good. Come forward to all fours. Stretch one leg back. The tendency here will be to really shift over into the standing hip. Try to hold yourself with your inner thighs right in your midline. Lift. Good. I don't want you to really go above pelvis height. Just long with the back. Keep your hip turned forward as you move. Keep it turned forward. Pick up from the back of your leg. Absolutely, we're using core and back as well, because the whole body's working to hold us steady. But initiate the movement from the back of your leg. One more. Good. Bring that knee in. Stretch the other leg out. Take a breath. Anchor your right hip forward. A lift. Good. Not too high. It's more about reaching across the room and not letting ourselves shift into our standing hip. Reach. 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 3. Point that foot. 2. 1. And then come in. Sit back and just relax back here. Now, we're going to do a little sit to stand work, which definitely uses our legs.
couple of options for you here. If it is hard for you to sit back like this, you could take a pillow and put it between the knees, and it will just sort of block you so you don't go quite as far. You could put a much bigger pillow in there too, or even something under your seat in between your feet. So you kind of stop yourself from compressing the knee joint too much. Also, if you need softness under those knees, you could come onto a pillow, okay? So pick whichever works for you. We're gonna tuck our toes first, and we're gonna sit back and just take a moment here. This is quite a stretch for the sole of the feet. So we're just gonna give ourselves a moment to get used to that. And then we're going to use the back of our legs. So just like we did when we were on all fours or on our tummy, we're going to stand up. As we stand up, the seat muscles, the pelvic floor muscles, and the thigh muscles here are all lifting me. So I want to feel as if I was actually standing here. Good. Really draw the pubic bones forward to open the hip joint. And then sit back and come up. You're just going to do this a few times. If the knees bother you and you need additional help, you can take the flexed foot away, and that will reduce strain on the lower part of the leg and therefore on the knee. Down, up, down. We're actually stretching a little through the quadriceps, so that's why you may feel it on the knee. And as long as it feels like a good stretch, we're good. Up, up, sit to stand, really using hips. It's like a squat, but from our knees. Good. One more. Then stay here. Good. Now, you're going to hold yourself upright, really working this combo effort of pelvic floor, lower abs, glutes, and hamstrings. I'm going to bend my knees but keep my hip joint open and then return. The tendency with this movement will be to arch the back, hold your ribs down towards your pelvis as you go back. So it's the thighs controlling this movement. Two more. And back up. Good. Place your hands to the floor. Take one foot out to the side and roll it so the baby toe is down. Stick your hips out long. Good. Take a breath here. You're going to need to shift a little away from your leg before you lift this leg up, but you're going to try to minimize that as best as you can. You're going to go up, up, up. First one's always the hardest. I'll get better at this. One more. It's really hard. Good. Tuck that knee in. Take the other leg out. Find the foot. Find your body. Feel nice and strong. You will need to shift a little bit and then lift. Lift, 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 lift. 3 to go. 2, 1. Good. Tuck that knee in. Good. Now we'll come back up to a standing position. We're going to pike the hips slightly back, bring one leg in front. My body weight is over this front leg. As I put weight in it, I'm going to make sure my knee doesn't go into center, and I'm going to push and stand up with the same awareness in my pelvis here as I had when I was kneeling, really looking to be upright. I'm gonna lift the back foot, put it back, bend the knee, and touch down. And bring my knee back. Good. Other leg goes forward. Pitch, press into the foot, come up. Down, and onto both knees. Good. Now, if this is really challenging for you, get yourself close to a wall or a chair and take some of the weight off by using the chair or wall for support. One leg goes forward, pitch over it. Lean, press, and stand. Good. Folding over, coming down, and bring the knee back. Over, pitch, stand up. Good. We're going to take our foot back. That's our balance moment. Down and forward. Good. And that's the hardest part. Bring one foot forward and just pause. Lean over. Come up to standing. And then I'm going to ask you to just take this pillow away and move that foot just a little bit further back. Okay, so here we are. We're standing with one foot behind our body. Hands on hips, hands on chair, wall, whatever you like. You're going to bend both knees and track this knee out and then stand. It's not a deep lunge, it's a small lunge to begin. Good. I'm going to squeeze the back seat so as I go down, it's like I'm riding an elevator down and up instead of folding my body. And we're just going to focus on that today. This thigh is really going to work. This seat's going to work. This side of the abdominals is going to work. Good. Taking it easy. No need to make it really deep today. Just keep your body really upright. If there's any pain in the knee, you need to make it smaller. There we go. 2 more. Good, and then we're gonna come up, bring our back foot to the front. Take a moment here, feel your 2-footedness. Reach one leg back, get a good amount of distance between front and back leg. Lift this half of the pelvis up, go down to your level of comfort with your knee. Down, up, down, up, down. Both knees bend, front knee tracks outward. We're getting there. 3 to go. 3, 2, 1. Come up. Good. Back foot to front. Good. Now just shake your legs out. Slide your hands down to your knees. Straighten your back. Stick your tush out. Circle your knees a few times just to ease up. Go the other way, easing up the knees, ankles, hips. Good, and then stand up. See how that feels. Take feet a little wider and shift hips, releasing lower back. Good, bend knees a little, send tail forward and back. Again, just releasing lower back here. Good. 2, 1, good. Bring feet together. We'll just do one standing roll down to end our short leg class. Here we go. Soft knees, roll down from the top of your head. Take a breath. Relax that neck, that lower back. Breathe into everything. Good. Roll back up. Stack your bones. And feel really nice and upright over strong legs.